Hey everyone, welcome back to Build This Brick. This is my part 2 section for the BrickHeadz Legos. We did the Jurassic World ones last week for Blue and Owen, and I thought those were really cool, and so I wanted to follow it up immediately with The Mandalorian, which is a fairly new set that's actually recently came out from the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. They look incredibly similar to what you would see on screen. I think it was a no-brainer that they actually come out with these sets because both characters are very, very popular right now. The child especially is a meme all over the internet. So just really smart on LEGO to jump on this while the iron is hot. And so we'll go ahead and open these up. I suspect it's going to be very similar to what we did last week with Jurassic Park as far as it being a 2-bag set and probably about a 12 to 13 minute build time. But we'll go ahead and open up the box and see what we come up with. Okay, so this is done a little bit differently than the Jurassic Park one. They had 2 bags each for each character, and one was inside the other one, but they've actually split these one out for the 2 characters, and the second set actually has 3 bags, so it's a little bit bigger set. Forgot to mention, this is a 295-piece set, also still ages 10 and up, but I think it'll be a pretty quick build. The manuals are also a slightly different layout. Instead of being a double fold, this one just is a single fold. But again, I think it's going to be a pretty quick build, so we'll go ahead and jump right into that, and we'll do a little review at the end and do a bit of a compare and contrast to last week's video. So thanks guys, we'll see you on the other side. And here we go. Here's the finished product for The Mandalorian and Child. Really great builds for both of them. They were a little bit more complicated than I was expecting, and they came in a 5-bag set. And initially I thought 3 of those bags would have been used for the child and 2 for the Mandalorian. However, I was surprised that it was actually the other way around. The Mandalorian actually has quite a bit of detail going on, and it did require quite a bit of small pieces that kind of consistently built on each other. So he was a pretty technical piece. And overall, I was really impressed. The front of his mask here is actually not even connected by pegs, so it's actually free floating, and it's kind of locked down by the parts that go around him. But that was a really cool design choice on how they did that, and it's a real neat effect for his visor and his mask overall. The child is concerned, he's a really cool little minifigure. He's got his little cradle that he runs around in. It floats with the see-through pieces down at the bottom. You can actually take him out, so he comes as a nice little separate figure as well. And he's kind of the BrickHeadz mini scale that you would expect to find, so it's still got all those trademark features, just kind of in a miniature form. They both have their traditional BrickHeadz trademark brain. Pretty humorous when I started building these. And they are very well built. As I mentioned in the past, some of the pieces might fall off, such as the arms and some of the accessories, but overall this is very well designed for something this small. So here's my 4 characters that we've completed so far for both Star Wars and Jurassic World. All of them are really good likenesses for their main characters found in the TV shows and the movies. I really liked and enjoyed building them. A lot of creativity went into these. I will say I think the Star Wars ones have a little bit more detail and a little bit more complexity to it, but the Jurassic World ones are very fun to build, very good on the likenesses and some unique features such as building a dinosaur instead of a person. But yeah, I think any of these would be would do your collection proud. They would look great sitting on a desk if you're a fan of either one of the series, on a bookcase, and they're even going to be fun to play with. And the fact that there's 2 of them means you can even create little scenarios for the kids to play with and that sort of thing. LEGO has produced quite a few of these, and they come in both dual sets like these, as well as single individual character packs as well. So I think, whatever your taste is, there's probably going to be one of these BrickHeadz out there that you might like to take a look at. And I would just definitely recommend them. They were a lot of fun. And, hopefully we'll do a few more of these in the future. Thanks for tuning in for part 1 and part 2 of this. As always, if you have any questions or would like to see any future builds, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And like, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks. You guys have a great day.